Welcome to CATtheMinion YouTube channel. My name is Theresa, but you can call me Cat. I skipped doing card of the day for a couple of days. I wasn't sure how long I was going to stop doing tarot for, but I just did not feel like it. I've been a little bit unwell and dealing with some need to rest. So, I think I was getting like a pre-prep thing for the full moon on the 3rd. So it's the 2nd where I'm at today, and instead of just doing a single card, I decided to do another 9 grid of Lenormand just to get a little deeper into the energies. I'm not sure how I want to run my channel in the future. I think I need a restructure, and I'm probably going to start figuring out Patreon. So what I'm going to be putting on my channel for free is probably going to change. I've been doing pick-a-pile weekends since April, and they're not getting any more views than the daily ones, so there's no reason for me to spend 2.5 hours and then like prepping and sorting and reading and then wait like 6 hours for the segments to compile. So I don't know what I want to do with that, but I feel like I'm being pushed spiritually to do a regular romantic reading. I think there's something wrong in the way that people are seeking and absorbing what they want to hear for their relationships. And I know that I've been in that space too, and I think there's something to be said for that. I need to figure it out. So let me get into this. This is going to be what the energy is for now, or dealing with the full moon, and we'll just see what we get here. Alright, so we have the flowers inverted, that's 9. We have Queen of Swords energy inverted, so a little bit of off with your head, popping the heads off of the dandelions. We have the Tower inverted, that's 19. This is a bureaucratic tower. And I think that's in focus, but I'm not really sure. Focus up. A little bit. Okay, there we go. So 19 with 6 of Swords, and that's inverted. 6 of Swords inverted is my we need to go deeper energy. We need to see the substructure. So now we have the House inverted, King of Cups inverted. I just heard I come from a broken home. Sad face. Alright, so we have 22 the choice with the Queen of Pentacles. Interesting. So we have the woman. This is the alternate woman. This is like the Empress, sexy Empress, kind of feeling herself. Not necessarily like feeling herself like she's feeling herself up, but she's solidly in her own energy, and she isn't ashamed of her the totality of her energy. So this is 29 that breaks down to 11. We have the Ace of Swords on here. So Queen of Swords, no flowers, 6 of Swords go deeper, and then Ace of Swords, a feminine energy with more swords. Okay. She's looking. It's like it looks like she's looking through one of these windows. What's that song? through any window, yeah. Any time of day. Something about running down the busy crowd. I don't remember. I'd have to look it up. One of those mod songs. So 39, this is the dice inverted, and it could be any suit here because it's a bonus card. So that's going to be Major Arcana. So we have 3 and 9, that's the Empress and the Hermit. I was trying to say Hanged Man, but it breaks down to 12, which is the Hanged Man, or 3, which is the Empress again, which is this lady here. So we have the dice. It's like when you it's like the dice have been rolled, but here they're upside down. So it's like you get pissed off and you flip the whole Monopoly board over because you hate it so much because it's a pain in the ass. Somebody always gets pissed off during Monopoly. So we have. I think this is just called the key. Let me check. I'm very new to Lenormand still. It's only been a handful of weeks, and I haven't used it that much. So 33, yeah, that's definitely the key. The key. The key, not the cheese. The mask there. So there's like Rose in the cage. There's a little bit Beauty and the Beast energy here. 33. Breaking down to a 6. And then we have the 8 of Pentacles on here as well, underneath the Queen. 22 and then 33. So we go from Queen of Pentacles to working it out. Is it worth it? Let me work it. Put my thing now, flip it and reverse it. So we have more Pentacles here, 6 of Pentacles. And we have 2. This is the Clover. Luck be a lady tonight. Interesting. And then we have Clouds, 6, with the King of... I'm going to say King of Clover, because it's right next to that. King of Wands, Clouds breaking into the Clover. And the King of Wands upside down. Okay. All the upright cards, all the upside down cards. You've been blocked by a series of events that have the world upside down, and you're in your own space fixing it from the internal world. 11, 2, 22, difference of 11, 33, 6. Sun breaking down to some dark clouds. That's a lyric. I don't remember what it's from, though. This whole system is breaking down out here. This is the bureaucracy of the bullshit. The indication to go deeper has to do with whatever isn't working. I see 19 and then 9, so there's some sort of... Instead of being completed, it's like something is broken. Let me look at see what the flower says. Erosis. Okay, this one reminds me of Alanis Morissette's song Still. How much time have I got? 11 minutes, okay. I'm just skimming this again because I don't know these that well yet. I get a little bit of like my stock is falling kind of energy. Oh, you're uninvited. Another Alanis Morissette. You can't come to my house. It's too risky, but I'm not going to tell you why. And this feminine energy, this Empress energy, it's like, if I play my cards right, I'll be able to open the door that lets me into this house over here. So I see these repeating gold and red colors. Do I need to see those? Let me just read the key. I'm gonna have to read the clover too. Let me read the clover first. Luck and happiness. Oh yeah, it's like she's definitely thinking about the situation over here, but there's this sort of hidden energy of a masculine here. It's like the masculine energy. We have two kings over here, right? And then we have two queens over here. The suits are balanced though, right? We have the whole empire. Cups, wands, pentacles, swords. But it's like the key to this whole thing is something that the feminine energy is doing, because she's right in the middle there. The two. It says the clover is also known to have associations with love, passion, and abandonment. It's like, you can't come in here. The blocking seems like rejection, which I almost knocked my glasses off my face. Which, if the feminine energy is dealing with abandonment issues, that sort of what did I say about the dice? Oh, flipping the board game over. I don't want to play with you right now. Oh, okay, so now you hate me and it's never going to happen, right? It's like we're unable to finish the game because somebody's got their is it hackles? Somebody got pissed off because they thought they were losing and flipped it over. But what would have happened is that if you had finished the game, things would have been cleared up. So now there's this sort of checkpoint where it's like, is this like, should I stay or should I go? But it's like the choice has to be made to go apart or go towards. It's kind of like, it's a little bit like Jumanji. It's like everything's kind of effed up until you finish the game. And then you can put everything away and realize that you were sort of playing something out. Like a quest, a side quest that had to be completed that was critical to the journey. Because there's a 10 here. 1 and 9 is 10. 6 and 6 is 12. 11. It's 15, the devil energy. No, that's 13, that's death. There's the 15. Okay. Yeah, so we have this triangular thing here where there's a binding. And then we have 3 6. Wait, yeah. There's a 6 of swords, a 6 there, and then 6 there. So I have 3 6s, that's moon energy. So there's a darkness. But I think with this full moon on the 3rd, 3-3, pay attention to it. Do the work on the 3rd. Double time on the 3rd. There's the moon itself will bring illumination. We have 8 here because it's August. We're in Leo energy. So there's these subtle energies moving throughout this whole spread that have to do with it's like like the strength to be able to calm down, basically, to understand that just because you had one crappy round doesn't mean the whole thing is lost. It's like luck itself is on your side. It's the idea that you know, it's like, I'm not going to bring you flowers and tell you I'm sorry and then act like a dick again. I'm going to go and cultivate by choice this openness that will bring clarity, and it'll make it feel like wow, how did we get so lucky kind of energy. Let me, I know I skimmed the clover already. Let me look at the clouds. Look at the clouds. Yeah. So the clouds is like dark, the dark and the light, and the same with this here. It's like there's a duality. There's a duality with being locked and being unlocked. What is she looking for? Okay, so the essence that I'm getting with this light shining through here is that it's this door over here, but also from the Rocky Horror Picture Show, there's a light song. There's a light burning in the fireplace. There's a light in the darkness of everybody's life. What do I want to do? Do I want any more cards? No, let me look at the house. I've built up this structure around myself. This isn't necessarily like a literal house, although it could be. It's like you turned my world upside down. I had everything set in a certain order, and you disrupted my hierarchy. You shifted my reality, and I didn't want you into my house, into my emotional house, where my security is. It's like you scared me because like the only way I could keep you from being in my world was to shut you out consciously. So it's sort of like the natural movement, 6 of Pentacles, it's like 6 and 8, that's 14. That'd be King of Pentacles to go with the Queen. But there's this idea that, like, in the material, like, all of the material world cards are over here in this corner. It's like the truth of the feminine is that this is supposed to go physical. It's supposed to manifest. But over here, it's like everything that's blocking is emotional and thoughts. It's like, you make me feel funny like when we used to climb the rope in gym class. And it's like, nope, you can't come in. I don't know how to do that. Like, danger, Will Robinson, abort system, flip the game over. So it's not like, it's like, don't stand so close to me, but it's like, it's one of those like, it's like, now that I've seen you, nothing can ever be right, kind of a thing. It's, how much time have I got? I'm gonna have to start another section. I almost had enough time to finish if I wasn't rambling at the beginning. So the point here is that whatever is emotional It's like, you're too much of a gamble for me to let my guard down, right? There's this, like, there's a cloud on the passion. Like, I'm confused about the storm inside me. You know, it's not just butterflies, it's the tsunami on the other side of the world. So, I mean, essentially this looks like a romantic situation. You know, it's not cold feet, it's like an ice castle. And then this feminine energy is like, cannot stop looking in the direction, like, ooh, someday my prince will come. You know, like, mais je sais il viendra demain kind of stuff. But she's not really doing anything, but it's like she's making the choice. And what's the difference here? 29 and 22. The difference is 7, which is the Chariot. So it's like she chooses to push this, to move. She wants to... This is kind of like the Chariot card here. It's like she wants to move everything into the physical world and kind of flip all these cards the other way. I mean, it's sort of also like the die has been cast. This bird has flown. Like, the cat's out of the bag. You can't put things back to how they were before there was, like, knowledge of the other person. You know, it's like, what is it like? It's like if you have two things to make epoxy, and you touch them together, it's like you can't really take them, undo them apart again, and very easily. Double stick tape, you know. So it's like masculine energy is about to hit some emotional clarity, and maybe this feminine energy here is going to it's like she's waiting, but she's also like a little puppy in the window, like, pick me. But she's not, she's able to move in her environment. She's free to go, but she doesn't want to. It's like she's like wishing upon a star, kind of. It's because she holds the truth. I'm getting a little bit of High Priestess energy over here too, because the 2-2, it sort of reminds me of the 2 number of the High Priestess. But the 4 with Pentacles here, 4 of Pentacles, would give this idea of like knowing when to give up and what to hold on to. And apparently she's not giving up. But it's also, in my music deck, it's the world is not enough, right? It's like, I don't want, like, it's like, I don't need a mansion on the hill, and I don't need all the money from the casino. And I don't need fancy gifts and flowers and all kinds of bullshit. It's like, I just want, like, all of the world put together is not enough to fulfill what I want to manifest, which is, you know, let me in. So, I think that's enough. I think what's happening is that there's a shift and a manifestation, you know, like which slit is the particle gonna go through kind of happening on the 3rd here. So I'm gonna end it there. Sort of brace yourself for the full moon. So I think something's going to shift. Alright, hopefully that was useful for people. If you want to get a personal reading, I have the list in the description box of my infomercial video. It's going to be linked below this one. You can email me, thecatcamebackatcamp@gmail.com. If you want to donate to my channel, it's paypal.me/CATtheMinion. I have Cash App and Venmo as well. I have some stuff on Amazon. I have actual art items. All of those links are going to be in the description box of the infomercial video, which again is linked below this one. I'm going to be making some changes to my channel, I think. I'm not sure what yet. I've got to figure out some kind of rubric